Hi everyone, it's me, the Vid Game Chick, and if you can tell, I literally just woke up. I feel so much better after having like a baby nap. So let me clean my glasses so I can see the shenanigans that are going on today. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm cute at least. As you can tell, my hair is still kind of flat, but I have orange up here. I'm gonna go get the color to show you guys which color I have up here. Uh-oh. Me trying to read with no glasses on is like the funniest thing ever. There we go. I'll be right back. Let me go get it. Alright. Where is my notification? Do, do, do. Alright, y'all are still there. Um, oh my gosh, where do I start? You guys, I did a thing today. So, I'm wondering, like, let's see here. I'm wondering if the notification got sent out. How do I know if the notification got sent out? Okay, there it is. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to like hop on, and I will put this back up. Okay, so I all I did was literally just go get water. So I have a what do you call it? One of the little things if you watch for a while that says stay hydrated. So I have my little bottle of water here. And I also have one called posture check because my posture sometimes like really sucks. So if you want to tell me to drink some water or sit the fuck up, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I do have like a story time to share with you guys. Dang, where'd I put it? Oh, so last night I made like a moon up here in my head, and I used the orange in my hair, and I think it turned out really really pretty. Hey Jay. I think it turned out really 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 pretty because I'm liking how it looks. My hair is probably flat because like I said, I just woke up. I was sleeping on it, and I was scared it wasn't gonna be cute. Let me take the red bow out for a second. But yeah, it's got kind of like a maybe like a ginger. Oh, my hair is flat in the back, y'all. I sleep on the back of my head. Like I literally sleep on my back because I'm a weirdo. But this is the orange that I have in my hair. I don't know if you can see this really good, But a few days ago I had the green in and I washed it out. Now this is the orange. I didn't put too much. I love the curl definition. Thank you. When I did like a regular like flat twist, I was looking like Miss Silly from The Color Purple before I went to bed, had my bonnet on, woke up and took it down, and I only picked it just enough to cover the what do you call those things? The parts in my head. Back for gore. Hey babe. Hey Shay. Oh my gosh. Now I did go back and I fixed the floating emojis. So if you guys put a whole bunch of emojis in the chat, I don't know if I'll have it on here. Do I have it on here? Hold on, let me add it to this because I don't have anything on this. Let's see. Let's put it on here. Oh no, I can do it from here. Let's do this. All right, let's see. We're going to add. And okay. And we're going to put it like right here. All right. So now, if you guys add a whole bunch of emojis, I'll be able to see them and love them and all that type of stuff. But I am like so feeling this color though. Like I wouldn't have done my whole head this color. But this is cute enough. And I have on, of course, a red bow because of my shirt. Let me see. Ooh. Where'd it go? It's like a ginger, perfect for fall. Yes, I cannot wait to see these fall colors, y'all. This is my favorite time of year because the reds and the oranges, it reminds me of looking at fire. But I might keep this up for a while. But of course, I wash my hair every few days anyway. But it's giving so much life and definition, though. It was between this and the yellow. Let me see if I can put a bunch of them. I don't know if it has to be my emojis or let me try some. Let's see, just a random one that I have. This is from somebody else's channel. Chat. Huh. I wonder why it only did like 3. My fave too. I hate summer because of the heat. Fall is the perfect in between kind of weather. Yes, because the bugs go back to the hell they spawned from. And it's gorgeous outside with the colors. Yes. People do not understand the beauty of nature. I thought about playing some games, but I don't have a clue what I'm in the mood for. I'm a summer person. I need the heat. I love summer because you can, wear certain clothes, but those bugs make me just want to sit the fuck down somewhere. But anyway, like I'm looking through all the games that I have on here. A lot of them I don't have installed. And I was like, well, maybe I should just sit and like just talk this time. But I wanted to wait until like October 1st to talk about all the spooky stuff that happens to me. But it might be an ongoing series. I could see it being an ongoing series of me talking about the F them bugs. Yes. Oh my god. I love that. I could see it being an ongoing series of me talking about the supernatural things I see, hear, experience, and stuff like that. I should have wrote down kind of some of the stuff so I could stay on topic. But I'm just going to go for it because it's just, I can always talk all day because I talked to my husband today and bless his heart. I don't know how his ears have not fallen off at this point over me yapping all day, but I told him maybe I should get a job in radio or something. But he was like, no, because you don't like the sound of your own voice. And I promise you, I watched one of my older streams the other day. And as soon as I started talking, I was ready to fight. Like, who is that? I'm ready to punch her in the face. And then I realized it was me. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. That's just me. Oh, snap. Thank you. Y'all, Gamer Chris just rated. I might need to put my, oh my gosh. My voice annoys the hell out of me. Girl, you could read me the phone book and I would be okay. Cause yes, your phone book. I mean, your voice. Anyway, yeah, let me do my alerts on this one too. Alerts. Okay. And I'm going to put them... Alright, I can't rewatch my streams. Ray! Hey! I kind of hate that I didn't have my announcements on this one, though. Thank you, Chris. Y'all, I was watching Chris's stream. I was in the background. I was lurking, so I hit my lurk. And I just sat and I watched. And he was playing Subnautica, I think. And I wasn't really, reading the chat or anything. I'm just watching. That game is like really, really pretty. Have y'all played the game called Abzu on PlayStation 4? It's kind of like that, but it's more adventure and stuff like that. And shout out to everybody that came through on the raid. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, it's really pretty like that. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this is kind of cool. But at the same time, it's like I feel myself drifting. But I think I know what it was. I took a what do you call it, a Zyrtec earlier because my allergies have been crazy. I haven't left my house, and I think because it's been raining where I live, it knocks all the pollen out of the trees, and then I'll go outside and sit my plant outside and come back in the house, and all of a sudden it's hard to breathe. I'm wheezing. It's like somebody blew sand in my face because that's what pollen tastes like to me. So, all right. But yeah, I don't have a preference of anything to play today. So I'm going to start with my first story of what happened to me the other day. I get up early in the morning and I walk at like 5:30 a.m. because for one, there's nobody outside at 5:30 in the morning. Two, there's no traffic at 5:30 in the morning where I live. Well, it is, but like school buses and stuff, all of them come down my street because I guess the school bus depot is on my street, but like at the furthest end. And they don't really start rolling until, maybe 6 o'clock or so. But by that time, not all of them come down my street unless they're going back. So, I'm hopping in the tanning bed. Be right back. I'm listening. All right. So listen, me and my son, we walked down the street. Now at the end of my street, like I live off of a highway. So there's a highway, my street, and there's like an intersection. And on the frontage road of this highway, there is a funeral home. Now, a person like me who is, spiritually sensitive, sometimes I cannot go within a certain distance of this funeral home because sometimes the people that occupy the funeral home are completely black. They are void colored spirits. I'm just going to call them spirits because that's what they are, basically. So I can pick up on them at various distances. I think the whole distance from my house all the way to the end of the street, because I literally walk to this funeral home, high five, imaginary high five the flagpole in front of it, and then turn back around and go back to my house. And it takes about 30 minutes for the whole walk, sometimes a little bit longer, depending on, if me and my son see things and stuff like that, like, creatures and stuff and crickets, and, we'll see the neighbors that are sitting outside minding their business or people getting ready for work. So this particular morning, we go past this. Some days when I get like towards the end of the street, I'll look down the road to the funeral home to see if I can see anything. Hey girl, hey, ad playing. Oh snap, ad. Okay, so sometimes I'll see them walking back and forth. Hair is super cute. Thank you. I'll see them walking back and forth. And sometimes it's not too bad because there's a lot of them walking around anyway. But every once in a while, there's some there that are completely black. Let's say, like this bottle of water. You see how you can kind of see through it? That's what they kind of look like. They look like blurry material in reality. And some of them, they go from like a weird gray color, like the little cloth you clean your glasses with. I'm back cooking, so I'm running back and forth to the kitchen. All right, so I'm doing story time, so that's great. So, some of them are completely clear. You can only see like your wedding ring is very nice. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cookie's over here. Y'all, she's trying to take me away from y'all. Yes, they're pale. Thank you. I was looking for that word. So some of them are pale, and depending on, this might sound weird to you guys, but I don't care. Some people gonna know what I'm talking about. Depending on how good of a person you were in your life, depends on your aura when you pass over. So some of them have pale auras, which means they were good people. They were kind, they were loving. And then you have the ones that are black. When I say black, I mean darker than this. And they look dark like this. When I see black ones, I don't go that way. I do not. My son will tell you with the quickness. I'll stop where I'm going, where we're walking, and turn right back around because no, and no. Yes, they're black. I don't have a reason for it. I guess my ancestors, they will literally stop me in my tracks. I have been pinched to turn back around. I have been in my forehead to turn back around. And this is before I even get down there to them. And anytime, like, if it gets cold out of nowhere, or if I get a cold breeze, I know it's my ancestors saying, don't go that way, right? So if I see a black one, and it's usually no more than 2, maybe 3 at a time in the same area of each other. And then if it's that many, I know not to go there. I have a question. Go ahead with your question. I will answer any questions that you guys have about this stuff because, like I said, a lot of people don't really talk about it, or if they don't know something, they don't really want to ask questions because it's a taboo topic in general. So, a lot of times I can tell if somebody that was horrible to people have passed away in this funeral home because I'll see them from a distance. Sometimes I can pass by people's houses and tell if somebody passed away in a horrible manner or passed away peacefully or had certain injuries that causes them to pass away. For example, one day we did our morning walk, and I passed by this house and I got a pain from this part of my body all the way down to the bottom of my ribs. And I didn't know what was happening. And I was like, why does it hurt? Why does it hurt? And I kept doing this because I was like, I'm in fairly good health. I later found out on the news that the person that was living there passed away. They fell, broke this part of their shoulder and broke a rib. And I think the rib punctured the lung and they kind of suffocated. And I was like, oh my God, that was the scariest thing I've ever heard. And I think one of the neighbors was talking to somebody else and it ended up getting down to me. All right. The question is, when I was younger, I would always hear my name being called and I would ask my family, whoever was around at the moment, if they called, and they would say no. And I would see dark shadows in our house when they would call me. What was that? That could be one of a few things. 9 times out of 10, it was not your imagination. A lot of people be like, oh, it's your imagination. You just made it up. No, stuff like that actually does happen to people. It depends on how you felt when you saw them or they were around. Like, did you feel safe? Were you afraid of them or something like that? Because if that was the case, then 9 times out of 10, that was probably somebody that you were related to, an ancestor or something that's already passed on. And because that you could see them, most kids can see them anyway because they're closer to when they weren't here than when they versus, this plane of existence, I would call it. 9 times out of 10, it was your ancestor. And it happens to me almost, I'd say out of a week now. Well, now it happens to me about 4 times a week. Not necessarily hearing a name or something like that, but me getting messages from the universe, I like to say. A lot of my messages come through in my dreams. So if you would see shadows or something, especially like late at night, that's when they're most active because most people are asleep anyway. So that's when the traffic is the highest because they're basically passing through. They pass through during the daytime anyway, but because we're so active looking at everything else, worried about everything else, we don't even pay attention to them. Sometimes it could be something as subtle as a breeze through your house and all your doors and windows are closed. And it could be somebody literally passing through you and you didn't know it. I knew I wasn't crazy. I felt safe. It was always at my grandparents' house. So that definitely had to be a spirit or something. I thought so. I felt like it was my great grandmother. It probably was. And my great grandfather on my dad's side, they always kept me safe. Yes, a lot of times people don't realize how close their ancestors are to them. Now, me, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't go to church. I am not religious. I guess you can call me atheist because I'm just not interested in religion. And the people that are interested in religion, I have no problem with or anything like that. I actually graduated from a Christian university. So I have studied Old and New Testament philosophy and religious studies. So I kind of have a little inkling of what I'm talking about when I'm saying stuff. A lot of times when people say they got the Holy Ghost or the Spirit, it could be, a lot of it is pomp and circumstance, but some of it is actually them with their ancestors. Not saying that they're about to die or anything like that. It's literally them being surrounded by people that they have been, that have been alive before them. I don't believe in religion either. I wasn't brought up to be anything. I am teaching my children to figure out what works for them. I believe in evolution more than anything. Gotcha. And that's cool too. I definitely believe in Darwinism. Only the strong will survive. I believe in that. My daughter is having the same thing go on now, but she isn't seeing any figures. She just keeps hearing. Yeah, okay. So there are basically levels to the spiritual realm. You got people that, see stuff, hear stuff, all the way to people like Diane Warren. Now, Diane Warren, she's the OG. And if y'all don't know who Diane Warren is, Diane and her husband are basically the people from the Conjuring movies, but before the Conjuring movies were the Conjuring movies. And they have the Museum of Occult objects and items and stuff. And she would be like, let's just say the whole situation is an onion. She will be closer to the epicenter of this onion than me. I'm still kind of like on the outside, but I am, well, as my grandma has told me, I was born with they call veiled eyes, which means I could still see the traffic. I can still get some of the otherworldly messages. Like if I pass by somebody and I know that they're going to be sick, or somebody is sick next to them, sometimes I can hear a voice or a name or a short message. And then I tap that person and be like, hey, Jenny said, don't go home. Jenny said, don't go home. And then I just walk off like nothing happened. I don't know who Jenny is, why you can't go home, what happens. I don't know if I've saved people's lives before, but I will get a name or something. My daughter is having that same thing go on now, but she isn't seeing any figures. She just keeps hearing her name being called. I believe it's my grandmother. Something that she is doing, is whoever is calling her, they're trying to steer her away from something. 9 times out of 10, they're either trying to steer you away from something or protect you from something. When I was pregnant with her, I had a dream. My grandmother came and delivered her and told me everything was going to be all right. I almost died. Oh yeah, she's definitely trying to protect her from something. Now, I want to give a disclaimer. I do not claim to know everything. I am not a professional. I am not telling people to do anything, to go anywhere, to be anyone. This is just me talking from my personal experiences of what I have gone through in my life. So, believe it if you want to. You don't have to. It's up to you. You could just call this a story time if you want to, a fake or whatever you want to say. It makes me no difference either way. I'm just talking from my personal experience. So, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the stuff that I do say comes from actual things. Like, I'm really good at interpreting dreams. Like other people, when they have dreams and stuff, if they tell me their dream, I can basically interpret what I'm seeing from said dream. Right? unfortunately, I cannot interpret my own dreams. A lot of my information that I get about my life comes through my dreams. And I'll wake up sometime and I'm like, there is no way. There's no way, A, B, and C happen. And I'm going through D, E, F, G. A good reason to say that is in my waking life, like right now, I am arachnophobic. I cannot stand spiders. Do not ever play a prank on me with a spider because I will panic. I really feel like I'm about to die when I'm close to them or I see them. But if I dream of them, they are always protecting me. And I found that to be the creepiest thing in my life. Like, oh, like what is that? Like recently I had a dream about a spider following me around, and everywhere I went it would block something crazy from me. Now I can't even look up the dream meaning to a spider because if an image of it pops up, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even read the message right underneath because I'm so arachnophobic. So now I did have my aunt tell me spiders mean good luck, fortune, especially gold spiders. I dream of a lot of gold spiders and emerald spiders. So I don't even want to say them. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can never know your own dreams. No, I can't. It's the worst thing ever. Like, I'm so good at telling everybody else about their stuff, but I have no one to ask about my own. And in some of it, I can't look up because it doesn't make enough sense to look up something. My pastor told me spiders represent a mother figure. Really? Okay, I wonder who that could be then. Because in my dreams, I'm not afraid of them. I still stay away from them because I know I'm scared of them in real life. But when they're in my dreams, they're still creepy, but they don't hurt me. They don't bother me. They don't harm me. So, and your fears will visit you in your dreams. Whew. I think out of everything else, I'm fine. I'm not afraid of anything else. And the only reason why I'm scared of them is because I watched that damn movie Arachnophobia as a kid. I was fine with the movie, but after the movie, I was watching it with my uncle. He's like 15 years older than me. So I remember I was like 5 or 6. So he was like early 20s. And after we watched the movie, there was one on the wall, like right here. Hey, thank you for following Fardelli. I hope I said that right. But he took his shoe and threw it. And it being a spider, it jumped off the wall on him. And he went, ah! Now he was a big guy, so him being so terrified of this spider, it stuck in my head. And, as a kid, that's all you see is how somebody reacts to something else. So ever since then, I've been terrified of spiders. And I've told him as an adult, don't play with me like that. It's because of you I have this fear. I'm okay with the ones that are outside. It's the ones I hate the most are the ones with the long, long legs. It was one on the screen on my door and I could not go in my house. My husband had to literally take a broom and shoo it away because I would not come in the house. I would just sit out there and wait. I would let them pass. Oh, I have some details about a dream I remember. I had 2 dreams in one night that I remember for some reason. Oh, DM me. Maybe it might be telling you about your future boo or something. Ooh. Yes. Hold on. Oh my gosh, hold on. But yeah, I've been having like lately for the last, I want to say the last month, my dreams have been like in overdrive, especially as far as it feels like the universe is vibrating, if that makes any sense to people. Like, I feel like something large is coming my way specifically. I had two dreams in one night as well. I'm a DM you too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got homework. Oh, snap. I actually love doing dream interpretations because a lot of times when people send me dreams and stuff, and then it takes me a few minutes to kind of think about it because I do it in parts. I don't do it all together. So if I type a little bit and I'm like, okay, that don't make sense to me. Let me just keep going, type a little bit more, see what else they said, type a little bit more. Well, this means that. Well, let me type that. And then when I'm done, I'll hit send. And then they come back to me like, oh, really? And I'm like, I don't know if it made any sense. Good luck. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. And so I'll write down my dreams. I'll tell you about the dream I had last night. I don't know if you guys ever heard of T.S. Madison. She did the Queen's Court with the rapper Kaya. She was in my dream. I don't know why. I don't have anything against her. I love her. I think she is phenomenal as a human being. But and yes, I have seen some of her work. But I'm not talking about that. But she was in my dream, sitting in I guess it was the house that she was in, and I was in the hallway, and there were two rooms on this side. The first room was a bathroom. The second room was, I guess, her bedroom. And then on this side of the hallway was three rooms. And out of all the rooms in the hallway, all the doors were closed. So I go in the bedroom where she is, and I'm looking at her, and I'm about to ask her a question. And right before I ask her a question, she says, "Don't even worry about it. Whatever you need, it's yours. You got it." And before I say anything else, I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you." And she was like, "Okay, baby, whatever you need. See you later." So I closed the door back. She's in the bed watching TV. So, like, in my dream, she was like my sister or something. I don't know. But it took the form of her. I don't know why it took the form of her, but she made me feel safe and everything. I don't know her personally or anything like that. But, whatever it was or whoever it was in my dream took the form of her. So I close the door, and then I go in each of these rooms, and I say, well, I don't really need anything there, so I'm going to close the room back. And then I go back out, and my husband is sitting there with his friends playing cards. And I tell my husband, okay, okay. And he's like, all right. And then he nods, his friends get up and leave. And he says to me, okay. And as soon as he says that, then I wake up. See, stuff like that, I can't interpret because I don't know what any of that means. Like, let's see. That just gave me chills. I've had dreams about my family members dying. Ooh. And when that happens, I guess I shake so bad and whimper, I be crying so bad I wake my man up. Oh no. Some people actually do have dreams of the demise of others. And I'm saying demise not in a negative way, but like they're gonna be passing soon. And some people actually do have premonition dreams where other people are about to go and then they pick it up first. Hi, I'm Italian and I'm trying to learn English. I understand a little of what you say, but the musicality of what you speak is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're from it. Are you Italian? Or do you live in Italy is what I'm asking. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you got my face all hot. Oh my goodness. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Fardelli. He's the new follow here. I would those type of people, I think they're a little bit closer to the epicenter of the onion I was telling y'all about than I am. I really feel like I'm on the surface level of everything. I had a dream about my grandfather and grandmother passing before it happened, so I let my mom know ahead of time. Sometimes when people know that they're close, they'll literally, their aura or whatever will send out messages to the people that they love the most. My husband's granddad recently passed, and when we went to the funeral, I was fine. I was okay at the funeral. But when we went to the grave site, I couldn't be in the area because this particular graveyard was active. And when I mean active, my 3-year-old, well, he's 3 now, but at the time I think he was probably still 2. He kept walking around me in a circle and falling in the exact same place. But he wouldn't go close to, where they sit right in front of the hole. And so I understood why. And then I later realized that somebody that was close to us, they passed away from a fall. And I don't know if it was the same person, but somebody kept tapping me. And I don't know if they kept saying Cora, Coral, Carol. But whoever it was looking for their daughter. Tell Cora I'm okay. I don't know if it really sounded like Cora or Coral or Corey. It's hard to get because the voice sounds like it's like underwater or something. And it was for somebody behind us. I guess if the gravesite is here, the other graves behind where we were being active, and I could not be too close to that area. Ooh, I see love language in the chat, baby. I wish I could speak a little bit of that. Everyone always said I was my grandparents' favorite. Now you know about them grandparents' favorites now. They love them some grandbabies, and you can tell if you the favorite or not. You can really tell. I think I'm the favorite in my family, but if my cousins see this, they might call and hate on me. But oh my gosh, all I know is the word ciao. Oh my gosh, what language is that? Italian? That is so cute. I love it. I love it. Anyway, I said all that to say my husband's grandfather, he was not there. But I did get the sense that if he did come to anybody, it would have been just his wife. I don't know why that is, but I went to his grandma and I told her, look, he's not here. When he left, he left. He was okay with passing. If he does come to you, he will come only to you and probably in your dreams. And she looked me straight in my eyes and she said, thank you. Cause he said goodbye to me in my sleep last night. I don't know how you knew. That kind of freaked me out because I took my ass and went to go sit in the car for the rest of the service. And I wanted to be right there next to my husband. But after that happened, after she told me that, I was done. I couldn't do nothing else. I made it seem like the baby had a dirty diaper, and he didn't. He was starting to talk to the other people. So look at y'all talking back and forth in my chats. Oh my gosh. Y'all, they are in my chat talking back and forth in Italian, and I'm jealous because I don't speak Italian. I think it's a beautiful language. I can speak German and Spanish all day, but no Italian. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Y'all got my face hot. That's beautiful. No, it was scary because I wasn't expecting that. Once she told me, "Thank you. I don't know how you know," and I dreamed of him last night. Once that happened, I'm done for the day. I didn't want to talk for the rest of the evening. You can't ask me nothing. I don't know nothing. But I, I I told my husband. I think my husband, he is okay with all of my encounters. Um my whole family is Italian. Okay, Shay. Hey, girl. I'm coming over her house to eat because one thing I do know about Italian people, they know how to throw down in the kitchen. They have a lot of food and they're real big into family. So if I slide up in there, if you see a little toe sliding their way on through to get a plate and you see my little body doing this right here, I'm gonna be right next to Shay. Hey, girl, here come my plate. Yeah, that Italian food. Oh my God, I want to go to Italy one day. Let me stop. But yeah, after the funeral, I was trying to console my husband. He was quiet the whole time. You know how some men that they try to stay hard and all this type of stuff, but I can tell he was hurt because his granddad was his best friend. So absolutely, my pops made dinner for us on a Sunday. Chicken and polenta. He's 90. He's an old Italian man. Oh, and he can still cook at 90? What? I'm all fascinated now. See, look, is Jayla still here? They talking about food, girl. You know how it goes. I'm sorry. I love talking about food. But I think, as far as, the supernatural stuff, I got plenty of stories for you guys. I might do a Q&A on the supernatural stuff. But let's see. When I had the dreams about my grandparents, it was 3 years later and it came to pass. At what time does the broadcast usually start? It's 1 a.m. in Italy. Oh my gosh. I'm in Central Standard Time. I live in the United States. So I think you guys are like 6 hours ahead of us, 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. So I think, oh my gosh, 5 p.m. Central Time. That would be still late your time. My goodness. 11 your time? Oh man. I'm so sorry. I'll see if I can try to stream a little bit earlier for some of you guys. If not, I have a YouTube channel. I put all my stuff on the YouTube channel. So that way you can always see me if you want to. I play video games mostly, but I love sitting and talking. Like, I could talk to people all day. Yeah, I will answer a whole bunch of questions. I'll even go over a YouTube post that I was a part of. Well, not a part of, but I participated in when they were talking about a little girl who kept seeing another kid in the class that wasn't actually alive. And I commented on it, and I did not know like 60 people were going to ask me questions about it. So I might go through that whole thread and read, what people were asking me, my responses and stuff like that. So I was in 3rd grade when I had the dream he died. When I was in the 8th grade, my bad, 5 years apart. Oh, that's interesting. Now, for people that dream of like stuff like that, I have questions. Like I said, I'm at like the top of the onion. There are people that can actually, you speak amazing English. You're doing great. Yes, he does. Like, yeah, he's doing really good. A lot of people that don't speak English, and they speak English. I have, for the life of me, I do not understand why English speaking people get frustrated with non-English speaking people for not knowing their language. First of all, have y'all tried English? Have y'all passed English in school? Because a lot of y'all ain't passed English. For y'all to sit there and be like, well, you need to learn my language. No, we don't even know our language that good. So you need to calm down. Whoever I'm talking to. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I might have to open a window in my house because it does seem like there's a lot of stuffy air and pollen. I think I know what it is. I turned my air off and it's warm in here. I don't really leave my house unless it's like to the grocery store and back, and then I decontaminate and all that type of stuff, or I'm going to work. And even then I decontaminate everything down to my glasses. So ain't nobody sick in my house. And if they do get sick, I'm drugging everybody. Everybody. I'm vitamin down. I'm wiping everything. Microban, Lysol spray, the whole works. So anyway, I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. I was gonna go over that story maybe on the next stream. And then I might also give you guys more of my story since it'll be October and it'll be more fitting. I really want to know how Halloween's gonna be for me this year, since I live so close to a funeral home. Ooh, spooky, yes. Let me put some. Do I have any spooky? I don't have any spooky. What do you call it? Emojis. Let me see if I can find a spooky emoji. There is none. Maybe they might come out with some spooky ones. Well, this is kind of spooky. Panic basket. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yes, there we go. Those are kind of cute. That's not spooky. Do some more of those. I like those. What's the name of those? The ogre. There he is. Oh no, that's a robot. I'm terrible at this, y'all. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, I want y'all to get all your questions ready. Get them all together. Either find my IG. Yes, this little squid. Find my IG, or put them in the chat and just ask questions. And I promise you, you'll be surprised at the answers that you might get. People that hear voices, you're not crazy. You're not making things up. You're probably actually hearing things. If you start seeing numbers that come together, like 111 or 123, it's literally your ancestors saying, "Hey, we see you," or we're close by. If you get an idea out of nowhere, I'm gonna cross the street, and all of a sudden you hear, "Don't cross the street." That's them talking to you, and you decide not to cross that street, and then you see a bus flying out of nowhere that you didn't see before. That's literally them talking to you. You're not crazy. That's them. That's your ancestors. That's the people that are walking with you everywhere you go. I used to dream about numbers all the time. I could tell my mom and she would hit the lottery and give me some. What? Now see, I've never heard of them like giving lottery numbers or nothing like that, but shoot, if you close to money like that, what's up, girl? Let me slide my little baby toe over by you after I move from Shay's dinner table. If I hit the lottery, I'm sliding in my friend's DM. Let me buy you McDonald's because you deserve it for being my buddies. Yeah, if something tells you don't go there, don't do that, Do this before you leave. Stop. If you hear any of that in the back of your head and you still go and do it, they tried to warn you or they tried to tell you. Because 9 times out of 10, they always tell you if your first thought is usually the correct thought, right? Even if both thoughts come together, especially like on a test or something, A, B, C, or D. Though if the first thing you look at is C, but then A looks right or B looks right, and you put A or B, and then it comes back and the answer was actually C, which is what you thought of the first time, you're gonna be like, come on now, I thought about that first. Hey, yep. I'm trying to get comfortable, but oh, I think my kid just woke up. Man, I tell my son that all the time. Yeah, that they're everywhere. Like your people are everywhere around you. Like, y'all remember the movie Black Panther? When I tell y'all that movie is closer to actuality as far as like the ancestors and stuff than you think. That's why that movie resonated with us so much, because it was kind of accurate, because I've kind of seen like the sky. You remember when he saw all his ancestors coming toward him and how beautiful the sky was? I've seen that before. And a lot of us, we didn't understand why we were getting chills and stuff watching that movie. It's because that is actually, I would say, accurate to an extent. Of course, it's a movie, it's over exaggerated. But if you really think about it, a lot of people that still are in Africa, because, I'm American. I don't know nothing. I don't know where I'm from in Africa. Like, if I go over there right now, I couldn't tell you a Nigerian from I don't know, somebody from the Congo. I couldn't tell the difference because I don't know. Yeah, I got chills when I watched it. Oh my God, look at this, great minds thinking alike. When I watched that movie, I loved it. I just said that. See, we are here, girl. See, that's why I love you so much. Between you and Shay and Jayla and Allie, y'all are my boos. Thank y'all so much for being amazing friends. Yeah, that movie is like some of it, like some of the dances and stuff. It talks to us on a level that only our ancestors can talk to us. So I'm gonna leave it right here because I hear my little one getting up and it's time for him to eat. I appreciate every last one of y'all coming to sit with me for a while, because this was like really, really fun. We're here for you, girl. Good night, everyone. Tomorrow I go to work. See you soon. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. Yes, girl, I love you. See, y'all, my friends, when I tell y'all I got like the best friends ever, and y'all can't, if y'all want to be my friend, y'all can come be my friend too. But some of my friends I would not trade the world for. Shout out to everybody that watched this, that will be watching this. Thank y'all so much. I have a big heart. My arms are long enough to reach all of y'all for a hug. See? That's the hug. My arms they're tiny, like Tyrannosaurus arms. See, I can reach everybody. Can y'all imagine a little Tyrannosaurus trying to hug the world? But I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna let y'all go and come check me out on hold on, where's my thingy thingies? Let me go on Game Capture. Is my thing still up? Oh yeah, there we go. All my social medias are down at the bottom. My Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I don't know how to use it. Facebook. I'm not on there either. It's just for my business page. I'm on Instagram more than anything. I'm always in everybody's comment section. And I put all my stuff on YouTube. I answer all of my comments on YouTube. So check me out on one of those. And until next time, gamer babes. Peace.